I'd like to call this meeting to order, the regular city council meeting, Spirit Lake, February 10th, 2015. Roll call.
Autumn Massender. Here. Gary Ventris.
Here.
Diane Berg. Here. Joy Porter.
And can we stand for the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, first thing on the agenda is the minutes. We have minutes from the regular meeting on January 13th and from the special meeting on January 20th. Did everybody have a chance to look over those? If so,
I'll second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next thing on the agenda is the financial statement and accounts payable.
Why do we have solid waste and garbage pickup both?
One is a solid waste fee that we pay to Kootenai County, and the other one is for the garbage man comes and picks up our cans.
Okay, but why don't we consolidate all our garbage into one?
The Kootenai County is because we don't pay taxes. Everybody else pays it on their taxes.
Okay, so it's not what we're actually taking in.
Yeah, right, it's not what we're actually taking in, it's
It's a fee.
yes, it's to replace the tax value that we're not paying.
Okay,
They charge us one way or another.
move to approve.
Second. Roll call vote.
Autumn. Aye. Gary.
Aye.
Diane.
Aye.
Joy.
Aye.
And I got Gary down for the second on that?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, next thing on the agenda is the public hearing for the Dallasburg variance. So we need a motion to enter the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to enter the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do we have anybody signed in to speak either for or against?
Have anything? Nothing.
Okay, if there is no sign-ins for public comment, is there any council comments or questions?
I just have a couple of questions. Please. Can you tell me how big that existing building is that you've got there now?
It's 24 by 24,
And you anticipate adding 36 foot?
36 by 24.
You're gonna add another 36 by 24 section?
Yeah, 36 high, and the same width, 24. 24 wide, and it'll come out 36 more.
Do you have any idea how much of your property is currently covered by buildings? How much of your property is covered by buildings?
I have no idea.
Okay.
The other two buildings that there aren't very big, so.
Tell me about that, that's the council.
Any feedback from your neighbors?
No, basically they didn't care. I'm the same way, I don't care as long as I'm not. That's why I moved here.
I think that Ariel Blue, I think he did with the expansion of the Shocked we still didn't do this. Any other questions, concerns? Close the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next thing, I guess would be the ruling on the
I will make a motion that we approve the variance in Mr. Goldberg to enlarge his building 36 feet and the 5 feet variance for 5 setback.
I'll second.
roll call vote.
Autumn? Aye. Gary?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
Joy?
Hi.
Okay.
Now you have to work.
Ready to go?
I'll take care of that, now it's up to you.
Start tomorrow. I have my permit up here tomorrow.
Next thing on the agenda is to set a public hearing for the development fee resolution.
I didn't get a copy of
You don't have a copy of that? Can I get some copies?
Nobody got it.
Okay.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it, except you.
Oh,
it. Special, it's your birthday, see?
Yeah.
If it was our birthday.
Anyway, what that is in regard to is our last development fee was established in 1896? Yeah,
96.
It was 20 years old. So we can reassess the fees of the development.
This is what I was being questioned about, why we had, why this, the building fee was $6,000 for a porch.
I don't know who told me that, but that's the way I lie, so. Well, don't bring that paperwork in, like, when somebody makes a comment like that, I usually ask them for the paperwork. It's kind of like, you know, I got a ticket for doing 17 miles an hour and 50. Really, show me that ticket, would you? Oh, I lost it.
We're gonna have to choose one.
That's, but not all of these fees were adjusted. The preliminary plat cost was adjusted, the annexation was adjusted. Short and long plats were adjusted, mobile home parks were adjusted. The final plat fee was not adjusted. That's still from the 96 resolution.
Which one's been adjusted?
You want me to go get the other one?
Can you make a copy of the other one? that's on
The
your-
original?
Please?
Do you want me to make a copy of the one that shows the existing and what the changes will be?
Oh, yeah, we have that.
Yeah.
Because anyway, we looked at it and the 20-year-old figures were considerably outlined. So we did make some adjustments to it.
I still don't think these are
What are they getting for these fees?
Hmm?
What are they getting for these fees?
They're getting the ability to divide and plat property within the city limits, and then turn all that infrastructure over to the city for the city to maintain.
This is, it doesn't include publications or the like that.
No, engineering fees and publications and mailing costs are separate.
That's why I was wondering what they got for,
Basically, this offsets some of the future maintenance costs, gives us the ability to purchase equipment and that type of stuff for the building and the infrastructure, or the added infrastructure.
It's something we've always had.
Yeah, we've always had it, it's just
We'll just
the
bring
last
them
one
up
was
to date.
2006. and
This is just a draft, mind you.
the price of things is so low.
Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney.
You're welcome.
And a lot of this breakdown per lot numbers really doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So we kind of went away from that, just went to a basic short plat, long plat, by ordinance, short plats, 154 and, you know, down to 5 and above.
We have to fix this one.
Yeah.
so you want to set the public hearing for when?
March 10th?
That's my mother's birthday. I should be able to remember that. So moved.
Okay, I'll second.
6 o'clock?
6:30?
6:30.
That's our regular meeting, 6:30.
By the way, I think since you aren't going to open up the city hall but more than 15 minutes before the meeting starts, I think you should provide better reading light out there in the parking lot.
Okay, next thing on the agenda is to set a public hearing for the urban renewal extension and amendment. And due to some conflict with Nancy Nagel and some other things, we would like to set that for the April meeting, which will be April 14th, 2015.
April what?
April 14th.
I thought we wanted to do lunch.
No,
We had a snack.
after we have the,
And then she was saying she wanted to do something.
yeah,
Okay, April 14th?
yes.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, next thing on the agenda is urban renewal reappointments.
We're reappointing.
We are reappointing Tiffany Galloway to a 5-year period on urban renewal.
And that's Tiffany Miller.
Used to be Miller.
All right. So moved.
Second.
I said you're going to each other.
She beat me.
Diane got you on that one?
Diane got me. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, now, planning and zoning. We have 2 reappointments to planning and zoning and 1 removal for cause. So we'll start with the removal. At this time, I would like to remove Chris Tucker from the planning and zoning committee for cause. Chris Tucker. For repeated conduct that is detrimental to the well-being of the city.
Need a motion on that?
I do need a motion on that.
I'll make a motion to remove Chris Tucker from planning and zoning.
I'll second it.
And roll call vote.
Autumn?
Look like you.
Aye. Gary?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
Joy?
Okay, and the planning and zoning reappointments, I would like to reappoint John D. Bernardi and Becky Gaddam to 3-year terms on the planning and zoning commission.
I'll make a motion that we reappoint John and Becky.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, next thing on the agenda is the council requests. First one up is Carrie Miller for the parking times for the
I don't
Main
believe she's
Street
here.
ordinance.
I don't believe she's here.
I don't see her here anywhere either. I don't see anybody who, I believe, came to speak about that particular issue, so I guess at this time, we will just dismiss that. The next council request we have is Jody Johnson, Spirit Lake Park and Rec, for Main Street closure.
Yes, I would like to request for the Main Street to be closed between 3rd and 4th on February 22nd, between the hours of 10 and 4 for Winterfest.
And you've got 11 to 4 on that.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Whichever
We
you
do
want.
10 to 4, yeah. My error.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You guys are going too fast.
What are we going to do at Winterfest this year, Joe?
What was that?
What are we going to do at Winterfest?
Where are we gonna?
What?
Oh, well, we're gonna decide that.
We're gonna cross our fingers and toes and hope for snow, and otherwise we're gonna call it a spring
We didn't have
fest.
snow last year, and we did like basketball and,
I have half a dozen people from work that want to come out for Winterfest. I keep saying, we don't have snow, guys. They say, we don't care. So I'm
yeah,
just
I mean,
kinda
we're still
wondering
gonna
what
do
we're
the
gonna
chili challenge. We still have the chili challenge. We're
And we'll
gonna
still have
do for the
games.
kids. Yeah, we'll have some games for the kids, and then we'll still have the 4-man teams, which those actual games will be decided the week of, in hopes for snow, and if not, we've got backup plans.
And Cliff Harris says you're gonna have snow. And what about the chili cook-off, or chili cook-off, or chili
Yes,
pea?
we have a couple of people set aside that are gonna do all the dishing, and we'll have individual little tester bowls that will get thrown away after one use, and we'll have a new one, and they will be wearing gloves.
And is this a cook-off, or a?
Yes, yep, it's a challenge, yeah.
How many participants do you have for the challenge so far?
We have actually only 2 signed up, but I know of 2 more myself, and
Is-
from there, and then.
I have
to
3
sign up?
more.
Huh?
You have to sign up?
Yes.
You can sign up the day of though.
10 to
Is-
15.
Is there a fee for entry into the cook-off? No fee for entry?
No fee for it.
No, you get a fee for eating it.
It's $5 for tasting.
And that's unlimited.
Unlimited, yeah.
So Jody, just
Prizes?
That
sign
big
in.
trophy up there on the
Okay.
counter.
So you can still sign up that morning though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
just want an idea of
Okay.
where, so I'm kind of trying to get people to sign up, so I have an idea of, you know, how, if 2 tables is gonna be enough, or,
And how much has to be made?
I'm just saying a large crock pot,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
What street needs to be marked?
3rd and 4th,
Maine.
on Main.
From 3rd to 4th.
Yeah, not overlap.
Do you have a tendency to catch 4th Street back to the alley off of Main, just in case? I don't know what they've got going on. We have a habit of blocking that one off.
People walk over there.
But are
Okay.
there going to be prizes for the cook-off?
Yes.
That big trophy up on the counter is the
I was gonna
trophy.
say, if you're gonna have prizes for it, there should be an entry fee.
That's what I thought.
Well, there never has been in the past,
Okay.
so, I mean,
But it's still a competition and you're still trying to make money.
Well, we make money off of the people that come and taste it.
Well, they
Actually,
they
it's the only part of
they
the
char-
investigation.
You charge the people that come and eat, right?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
We just figured the people who buy the chili would hang on.
The reason why we didn't charge ever before is because we figured that they had to buy the ingredients and cook it and all that stuff, and so we just never charged for it before.
I don't know what you're saying.
They're going and buying all of the ingredients and stuff and bringing it.
You all start talking, then I don't get in here.
Oh, but I'm loud and noisy, you'll hear me.
Better you might understand.
Okay, next thing on the agenda is for council request is Ken Olson with the wild boat events at Fireside Park.
Yes, thank you very much. I would like to request use of Fireside Park this summer for 5 different dates for the Model O Club, which would be April 25th, May 16th, June 20th, July 11th, and August 15th. Those are all Saturdays for model boat racing. Hopefully down there at Fireside Park, I think it would be pretty fun.
From what time do you run it?
What time? From about 9 in the morning till about 2 in the afternoon. One side note that I did want to mention, we did have a model boat meeting. It's a brand new club. We had a brand new meeting, gathered a few names. We've got about 15 people on the list that had about 10 guys show up. We went ahead and got our new name for our club, which is the Inland Northwest Model Boat Club. And we went ahead then and applied for a club membership through the North American Model Boat Association in San Diego, which we got that approved. We also went ahead and sent in money to get the Fireside Park site insured. That was a $50 fee that we went ahead and sent in already, and we got that paperwork back from NAMBA saying that yes, this site is insured for, and I've got some paperwork here for you if you'd like, up to $2 million insurance in case anything ever happened.
Is that for all 5 occasions?
That is for all 5 occasions, anytime we run out there at that site.
Okay, just basically what does that insurance cover?
That insurance covers anything, any liability that would happen to any spectators, any of us running model boats. If we had a runaway boat, which shouldn't happen with some other precautions we're going to take, any damage to any personal boats, spectators, any of us, anything that happens involving the model boat races or events that are going on there.
Given the winter that we're having, once they think there's going to be water down in July.
I'm hoping so. From what I saw in October, I did run the last time when we talked. I did go down there in October, and it was a little sketchy. It was pretty low down there. That's why I said in our last race would probably be in August, because I did notice that was probably about the last time that we'd be able to run out there and not drag bottom on the rocks.
How big are these model boats?
Some of them are anywhere between a foot long, and some of the ones I've got are almost 5 feet long. So anywhere between electric boats. Some of them are some of the nitro powered, kind of like what you see in the little model cars. The ones I run are basically gas weed whacker.
And is there any conflicts with those dates for anything?
Haven't had any requests for Fireside Park yet.
You should have a copy of those insurance papers here.
I've got them right here.
Right, so they stay here. Yeah.
Can you repeat the dates again?
Actually, I can give you.
They're on there.
Oh, they're on there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Are they on there? Well, I'll go ahead and give you the insurance, copy of the insurance paperwork also, which is right off of the NAMBA website.
Thank you.
And what was the name of your club now?
The Inland Northwest Model Boat Club.
Just like the bank.
It used to be Lilac City Model Boat Club, but Spokane doesn't want anything to do with us, so we said, fine.
We try to get a better neighborhood than that.
If no other questions, I'll make a motion to grant the Inland Northwest Model Boat Club to use the Fireside Park from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, the 25th of April, the 16th of May, the 20th of June, the 11th of July, and the 15th of August.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next thing on the agenda is the Park and Rec report.
Okay. So we actually have a lot going on right now, or things happening. We have, of course, the Winterfest, which we just talked about, on February 22nd. We also have a self-defense class that we have put together thanks to the help of the PD, and they've been a huge help to us on getting Tammy, who's going to be doing it, and then Heather helping with the flyers. And so that is scheduled for February 25th. We're going to have it right here. We are targeting ages like 16 and older for coming to this event, so we're really hoping to get a great turnout.
Do they have to be 16? Do they have to be 16?
Yes, she would like them to be 16 and older. And I've talked with her about possibly, if this is turning out good, maybe bringing in some junior high school age. But what she would talk about and the different things she would do would be different for that age grouping versus, the adults and how she would present certain things. So that's why we opted for this time to do mostly adults, 16 and up. We also have still the 5th and 6th grade basketball season is going on. We go through March 7th on that. We're doing registrations for volleyball, youth volleyball right now, and we'll start games the first week in March, and they'll be all at Timberlake Junior High. We'll be playing those on Wednesday evenings. Yesterday we opened up signups for spring soccer, and we opened up signups for adult volleyball. So those are just starting, but already I've gotten a lot of phone calls and a lot of interest in both of those. Any questions?
You don't know it yet, but I have
Okay.
new 10-year leases on the rec center sitting on my desk.
Okay, they came
I did
through?
not get them in time to put them on the agenda
Okay.
and present them to council. I actually haven't had time to read them yet,
Okay,
so when I did a chance to sit down and read through it, then I would get
so
them to
did they
the...
get emailed to you?
No, they were snail
Oh, they
mail.
came in the mail?
There's
Okay.
actually 2 signed originals. They're ready to go.
Okay,
So, and I did read enough to say that it was basically the same lease as what we have now in the rec center. The only difference being that we will pay the light bill for the streetlights on the boat launch as rent, which is approximately $30 a month. But I haven't read them all yet, and I can't put them on the agenda until it
well, great, yeah.
takes 48 hours to get them on the agenda.
He and
I
I
didn't get
emailed
them,
last
so-
week, and he said he was still waiting to hear back, so they must have gotten everything finalized. And
They are on my desk, so you can
Okay.
see them here pretty quick.
And that's for 10 years?
Yeah, it's a 10-year lease on the rec centers.
Good job.
Next thing on the agenda is the police report.
Good evening. Report speaks for itself. There's a couple of things on it. You can see we put a couple of letters in here from Pete. Sent some nice letters in and stuff like that. So I'll try to get those in there when we come in and stuff. Also working on movie night again. Trying to do June 12th or June 26th. I've been back and forth with, Christy Wood out of Coeur d'Alene PD. So we get it for free, it's just, but we gotta I don't know if June 12th could be too cold.
This is an outdoor movie? Is this an outdoor movie?
Yes, ma'am.
As a June birthday, I can tell you, in North Idaho, don't plan on anything outdoors. About June.
But we're looking at the 26th is probably, because it's closer to July as possible. And July is all booked out and stuff, so I'd rather try to have one early and then, maybe try to have one at the end of the season too. So don't know what the movie's going to be yet and everything else, but we're still working on that. So I knew that was a big thing to come. And then also the self-defense class, Tammy's going to teach it with Officer Marshall. He does a lot of keto and stuff like that, so he'll be actually working. He's actually going to be the test dummy for Tammy. So he's the one who got beat up for Tammy. So they go back a lot, many years working together. So he'll be working on that. And then also Heather's working on a grant right now to help our school resource officer. It's called the Fatal Vision. It's the goggles, and it gives when they put them on, of how you're going to feel when you're intoxicated at certain levels. So the main thing is I want to get that to the school resource officer so he can start teaching classes. The big thing is most time kids do it is the curiosity of what's going to happen. So if maybe we can take the curiosity out and help them a little bit down the road.
So this is a goggle?
Yeah, they put a goggle on it. It simulates an 06, an 08, a 20. So when they don't think anything, when we get them, we'll let you guys try them out.
I was gonna say, you're gonna bring them here for us to try them too.
So, so we'll let you guys, have you guys try them out. I think there were 6 different levels, I think it was. 8 different levels. And I think it also creates some of the intoxicant levels if somebody's on, a depressant like mushrooms or marijuana or something like that. So nice part is just takes the curiosity out of it if they can try it. Eventually what I like to do is maybe put them in a golf cart and try a slalom course. something like that. So, gotta work on some of those connections and get that going and stuff. But also, I want to thank this past year also, we don't thank the families enough for all the supporting officers and everything else. So that's why I wanted to kind of this month say thank you to the families for supporting the officers because they come in and work odd hours and they move around a lot, childcare, things like that. So I just wanted to thank the officers in front of you guys and let you guys know. And then this manual thing down here is our policy manual, and Joey wanted to have a chance to go through it. I looked at it 3 ways and sideways. I know there's some things that need probably correcting, so what better than Joey had it. So she's going to go through it. Once she gets done, then I'll go back through and make the corrections because they're going to be there. But that's all I really have right this time right now, unless you have some questions. Thank you.
Are we hearing anything from Julie about how the office is going? Huh?
Oh, the new office back there?
Right.
Yes.
We got electric in
I
there.
was going to stop and ask what they're doing in City Hall. When those windows are very out there, and nobody said anything about doing this while I've been on there.
I think maybe it's because when I was thinking the garage door was open tonight, it's supposed to be in the building. I thought you were just going to go back to it.
Yeah.
I think it's an excellent idea, I'd just like to know about it.
That's why you stopped at City Hall.
I get in and out of here all the time, nobody said a word about it.
So you got to feed up the guy that's in charge of the day-to-day operations of the city because occasionally when it hits the mention thing, we really need our storage space back. And we need our storage space back to move Joe out of it. It would be nice for the park right now, the whole little office.
I think it's an excellent idea, like I say. The only problem I had was the idea, I don't know what they were doing down there.
We did get electrical put in it today, so it's getting down close to the sheet rock.
Yeah, it looks good.
Flooring and Jody moved in, so.
And
And
lots
not,
of ventilation.
she's not storage anymore.
No, it'll get inside the building, so the insulation of the wall where the garage door was, lots of that. And no more water running in when it's raining.
Huh?
No more water running in when it's raining, like it did
Yes.
the garage doors there.
Yes. Having worked here when it was the pawn shop, I know about that water.
But we eliminated that problem. So. Do your thing, Rick.
Okay, I'll make a motion to close the regular city council meeting.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
Food, what do you got?
Okay. Now that the meeting is officially